There are a lot of Star Wars shows in the works currently at Lucasfilm, and even a few films as well. But why haven't there been more comparatively? And why has it taken this long to release them? Welcome back, everyone. I'm Gerald, coming at you from Star Wars Fanatic. If you are new here or just haven't decided to commit yet, go on and hit the subscribe button now and join the best Star Wars YouTube channel around. You won't regret it, I promise. Now, let's get on with the show. When the Disney Plus streaming service launched on November 12, 2019, The Mandalorian became the flagship show for the platform. And what a flagship it was. It brought Star Wars fans new characters and new adventures. It was refreshing, to say the least, coming off the divisive sequel trilogy to the Skywalker saga. But in the 2 years that Disney Plus has been around, Star Wars fans haven't really got that much content from the streaming service. Well, not compared to the likes of Marvel's own releases on the same platform. Yes, we have received The Mandalorian, The Clone Wars Season 7, The Bad Batch, and now The Book of Boba Fett has begun. But let's compare that to the new content that Marvel fans have received. WandaVision, Loki, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, What If, and Hawkeye. Sure, that's only a deficiency of one series, but let's look at the future for both franchises, as in what's already in the works. For Star Wars, we have the Andor series, the Kenobi series, Ahsoka, Lando, Acolyte, and no real answer yet as to whether the Rangers of the New Republic will pick up again. So 5, possibly 6 if you stretch it. More series coming. Now let's look at the Marvel projects going on. Moon Knight, She-Hulk, Secret Invasion, Miss Marvel, Ironheart, Armor Wars, a Wakanda series, Echo, Agatha, House of Harkness, Spider-Man Freshman Year, Marvel Zombies, and an untitled project. So 12 series. So that's 5, possibly 6 for Star Wars and 12 from Marvel, where there was only a deficit of 1 in the Star Wars lineup compared to Marvel. But soon, Marvel will topple Star Wars with a 17-10 ratio. It seems Marvel can produce high-quality shows at a much faster rate than Star Wars can. Almost twice as fast. Why is that? Don't get me wrong, I am appreciative of everything we are getting in the Star Wars franchise. I'm just curious how it goes from being the flagship of the Disney Plus platform to the underdog. I'm also not saying I don't enjoy the Marvel stuff that's coming out. If you haven't watched any of it, do it. I'm just concerned as to why it's taking Lucasfilm so long to catch up, if they ever catch up. I am a Star Wars fanatic, not a Marvel fanatic. It seems they're getting farther behind Marvel. They can't make the claim that Star Wars has a small fandom. It doesn't. If you know me, I have a possible explanation, and you're probably not going to like it. In a nutshell, Marvel just seems to be better organized. I love what Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are doing, but they can't be the only ones to head up the projects. If we want to see multiple shows at the same time in the future, they can only be in one place at a time. For instance, Kevin Feige has done amazing things with Marvel, but he doesn't have to be everywhere. He hears the pitch, then he approves it or shuts it down. After that, the producers, the directors, and the writers are hired for the job. Producers, directors, and writers that have the same mindset for where the franchise should go. We haven't really had that with Lucasfilm until recently. We've had Kathleen Kennedy at the top dictating what to make and only allowing a few original ideas in, until she saw the franchise in trouble from the divisive sequels. Then she allowed Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni to try Jon's idea for The Mandalorian. It worked. But by that time, Marvel had already had 3 to 4 show ideas already in the works, not to mention the films. Does this mean Star Wars is in trouble? Not at all. It just means it took them a little longer to figure out what works. We do have some great shows coming in the next couple of years, but we will likely experience gaps in content, where Marvel will have no gaps. I guess what I'm trying to say is, Lucasfilm, you have some talent there. You know who thinks like us, and you've seen our reactions to the likes of Bryce Dallas Howard, Rick Famuyiwa, Robert Rodriguez, and so on and so forth. Let's get them some creative powers to get multiple Star Wars projects filming at the same time. I love what Jon and Dave are doing, but they can't do it all at once. Oversee the projects from a distance and make sure the stories are in line with what they've been doing. It's a tried method and it works. Look at Marvel. Yeah, I know I sound impatient, but look at what's happening. We have had 2 great seasons of The Mandalorian, but the third season is delayed because the showrunners have other projects they're working on. Not to mention the troubles Lucasfilm has had with directors, actors, and writers. I don't hear much about that from Marvel. Maybe they just keep their drama out of the news. I don't know, but I know one thing. For Star Wars having the flagship of the Disney Plus streaming platform, they're severely behind when it comes to content. And I'm not saying I could do their jobs any better. I just think they should look at the Marvel strategy and figure out why theirs is working so well. I don't know. Maybe we don't need as much content as the MCU, but maybe we need more. The MCU deals with one planet in roughly the same timeline. Star Wars has a whole galaxy with thousands of years to play with. Speaking of the timelines, let me say this. If you haven't read any of the High Republic stuff, you should. It's really good, and it isn't replacing the Old Republic. It's a completely different timeline altogether. Are you upset they went with that first before the Old Republic? I'm serious. I don't get why so many people are upset over this. Maybe these reactions are contributing to the lack of Star Wars content compared to the Marvel stuff. But you know what they say. No one hates Star Wars the way Star Wars fans hate Star Wars. Look, I can't tell you what to like, and I refuse to do that. We all have our own likes and dislikes, but if you haven't even tried it, we have the best franchise in the galaxy. We have the potential of having multiple series go on at the same time while keeping continuity intact. But we are the whiniest group of fans this side of the Skywalker saga. Anyways, I got a bit off topic. I've been doing that lately. But what do you think? Is Star Wars behind for another reason that I don't know about? I'm sure there will be hate comments about Kathleen Kennedy. Trust me, I know how you feel on that topic. But what other reasons can you think of that may be holding Star Wars back in its content releases? It seems they can get novels and comics written at breakneck speeds, but the shows and movies are held back. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. But that's all I have for today. Just thought I'd throw that question out there. If you're new here, go on and hit the subscribe button now and join the Best Star Wars channel on YouTube. Also, give the video a thumbs up to show your love for the hard work I put into each video. It also helps boost my channel in the algorithm, and I know we all want that. Thank you for watching, and remember, this is the way, the only way.